Hey guys, so we are at the last day, sorry for the rumbling, we're at the last day of July. Woo-hoo-hoo! I need your guys' help about something. So last night, it was a weird thing. So there was this post I was looking at on Facebook, and it had it was like four Democrat women, and it kind of talked about the four horsemen. But I kind of looked at the symbolism, and I was like, oh, I guess this is kind of like because every time that there's propaganda, the night before I was talking about how there was propaganda that I was being told, propaganda. I think I was being led to monitor what propaganda would surface. And so I saw this four horsemen post, and it had these four, I guess they're minority women, they're Democrats. I don't know their names, but I think you guys do. I'm gonna try to look for the link and put it in my description box below so you guys can see the photo. But the photo triggered well, it's not really just the photo. Katy Perry was also sued for her song Dark Horse. She was in court this week or something like that. She borrowed a Christian singer's, I guess she used a little riff of his music, and I guess she used the little loop of the sound of something from this Christian artist's song, and she used it for her song Dark Horse. And so yesterday I'm like, that's two references of a horse, and I was literally trying to figure it out. And so last night I had a dream, and this is where I need your help. The symbolism is, I saw one of the four horsemen, and it was the black horseman. But what was weird was this black horseman had a full-on black robe, had I think it's a scepter in the hand. So I have to look at the meaning of, and I'll probably make a second video of this later today. But yeah, it was literally a dream about the black horse. I thought two horsemen had already came to surface, and we're waiting for the other two. But the white horse is Jesus, believe it or not. But I know the black horse, I know the one that has the two scales, is that Libra? I believe that's Libra. No, Virgo. The judge with the two scales. That's one of the horsemen, and that's in the coming month. But the black horse, I believe, is in Sagittarius because it has an arrow, to be correct. The red horse, I know that's in Aries. It was the fire chariot, I guess. I have to do my homework. But the dream I had, it was a black horse, and I heard the clunking of this horse going down my courtyard. And long story short, the black horse and the horseman stopped at my doorstep. And it wasn't as though like they were like, oh, we're coming for you, Aaron. It was really like, I guess my radiance and my effervescence of my spirit stopped the horseman. So I don't know what it means, but I'm nervous. Like, I woke up nervous. I was feeling all kinds of weird. I don't know. These things freak me out all the time. Because when we vibrate on such a high level, as I was saying in the video before, like, we attract everything. It's not just the positive. And I was trying to share that with I always get the horns. Anyway, yeah, I was a little bit nervous because the more in tune and attuned that I am to the frequencies and the higher etheric stuff, the more I'm revealing, but then people like me are very rare, like to reveal stuff that hasn't been revealed before. That's kind of the part where I run a risk of, attracting fourth dimensional frequency my way. But I know I'm protected. I know that God has his shield of protection over me. I know that there's this arms of love that I feel. So I'm never too afraid. I always, I always go back to old school, even though how new age I've been going forward with. I always say, I always imagine Jesus has his arms around me, that there's no danger that will come my way. I'll just go through a lot of affliction, but it doesn't mean that, death is on my shoulders. But I can tell, like, when I reveal stuff too, there's a lot of people end up being converted to very dark. I was trying to figure this out, and I've been telling you guys about my false twin flame. I think she's an important person. I believe she's more of my inverse than my twin flame, because an inverse always draws out the things that you may not want to come out, but they are there in place as though your twin flame. Your twin flame connects you. Your inverse disconnects and reconnects you, if that makes any sense at all. So, but I was talking to her yesterday, because I always say she's never going to leave my life. She's always going to be there, whether I like it or not. Even the people who despise me, they're never going to go away. The people who, may not have my best favor or have me in their best favor in my work environment, same thing. It's like, people are not going to go away, and we need those people in our life. We need those blockages to help us push and evolve. That's what they're there for. They're called inverses, if you guys didn't know that. I also feel as though our light is constantly automatically going to draw out these entities that are in people. And so it's almost as though, if you guys ever felt strange or weird after encountering somebody, it could be that your light automatically starts drawing out, whatever is beneath the surface of these people. It may not get completely extracted, but it's almost as though the light and the prism energy, the diamond energy that comes off of the real sun, like you can see in the camera, it reflects onto us because we're being crystallized. And those who didn't accept this crystallization or don't know of it, we are reflecting that onto them, and there's a resistance. And so a lot of times our bodies we're getting a life drain, but it's not a bad thing. It's really about bringing people into the light, bringing them to a surface of living in a divine reality. So that's all I really want to ramble about today. I'm waiting to get my car washed. I haven't washed this car in a couple months. I feel so bad. Beep. But at the same time, there's been so many different weather conditions we've had in LA. As you guys know, or if you don't know, I live in Los Angeles, so there's a lot of... Every week is weird. Like this week today, what is the temperature? 73 degrees, and it feels like 90. So the humidity level is off the record. We're being boiled on the inside of our bodies. This is kind of why, you see little frizzies sticking up on my head. But also you see that we're constantly shiny. If you ever seen people from Los Angeles talking in videos, we're kind of... Or if you live in LA, it's very humid. It's very weird. But I know that the river in the sky, the water vapor that we're getting, it's all Atlantean. It's all it's all aquatic because the Atlanteans they're doing something. So I can kind of debunk, like even right now, it's weird. Let's see. It's weird to say this, but there's a normal sky, normal clouds today. And there's a perfect diamond in the sky. You guys see that? I don't know if you guys see that. But we have normal clouds today, so it's kind of rare. I haven't looked up in the sky and go, oh, that's normal, in a long time. Let's see over here. Anyways, I hope you guys having a great day, and stay tuned for part 2. I'm gonna go home and do some homework about this Horseman thing that I'm onto. And of course, when it's brought to me, not that I'm like the king of visions, but when it's brought to me, it's very serious. And usually I'm one of few people who would get these things before the rest of the world. There was even a guy, I don't know if you guys get the same AM channels as I do, but there's this, it's a Catholic channel, and I'm not really a fan of the Catholic teachings, but if they hide everything, it does mean that they know the truth. So, in essence, listen to what they have to say. Oh, it's very interesting. There's a license plate in front of me that's kind of funny. I don't want to record this person's license plate, but I always look at the symbolisms around me, and there's an 8 in their license plate in the beginning of it. But underneath 8, I see Sophia. And if you guys don't know, Sophia was intentionally, I guess, one of the wives for Adam in the beginning. Or if you watch the gospel or read the Gospel of Adam, Sophia was supposed to be one of the first wives, allegedly. And Lilith was also created, and she ran away. So then God made Eve out of his perfect image. So they can, like, create the world. Anyways, I digress. And the car is a Ford Fusion. Ford is an integration. Fusion means integration. Anyways, so I'll let you guys go. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.